2:26 across the UK. This is Steve Holden with you on LBC News. We're being told to look out for elderly and vulnerable people today on what could end up being the hottest day of the year so far. We are into the hottest part of the day, traditionally expecting temperatures 33 degrees, potentially 34. I'm sure in the coming hours we will find out exactly where has been the hottest in the UK. London southeast expected to feel the brunt, I guess, of the hot weather. It's another reminder also of what's happening more generally across the world with a warming of temperatures, because a UN report confirmed that last year, 2023, was the hottest on record. Let's have a chat with Roger Harding, the director of Round Our Way. That's a climate charity which supports people impacted by weather extremes. Good to talk to you, Roger. It brings good afternoon. It brings into view, doesn't it, the days like today, how sometimes we can underestimate the danger of hot weather, can't we?
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. I think we can underestimate how much our climate and therefore our weather is changing. We revealed in some research recently that tragically over 2,000 people in the UK lost their lives last year due to the heat, which sort of just shows how worrying this is getting. And that was the vast majority of those people were over 65. So as you said at the top there, it really is important for those of us who are a bit older, or for those of us with older loved ones, to particularly be aware of these warm days and take precautions.
Yeah, what can we do to help or to look out? Because, again, I go back to the point that sometimes when we hear about a hot day, it's like we're out straight away, tops off, enjoying it, maybe just forgetting about what actually that sun does to us.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's exactly right. And we've been working together with partners like the British Red Cross for Save the Children and other charities to run a campaign called Not Just Small Talk. And as part of that, Dr. Hilary Jones has been working with us and given these 3 really clear bits of advice to everyone, which is, number 1, try and avoid the sun, particularly direct sunshine, between 11 and 3 p.m. Because as you say, that's when things tend to be warmest. Particularly avoid doing strenuous activities in the sun during those periods. Number 2, stay hydrated. And particularly if you are a bit older or if you've got any underlying health conditions. And then number 3, stay cool. So stay in the shade, use fans. If you're feeling particularly hot, please take cool showers to make sure that you can keep your body temperature cool.
As I alluded to, it's something that we're going to have to get more and more used to, or acclimatise ourselves to as well, because this hot weather generally is not going away.
Yeah, that's sadly right. Yeah, climate change means that our summers are getting warmer and warmer and warmer. And unfortunately, the UK is not very well set up for these high temperatures. A lot of our buildings aren't well designed for them. They don't have air conditioning, for example. So we're also going to have to focus a lot more, and particularly our political leaders are going to have to focus on making sure that the country's better prepared. We were working with some teachers recently who were revealing that their schools get unbelievably warm during some of the summer term. That's really impacting their pupils. And then finally, we're also going to have to see that those same political leaders take more climate action as well to get ahead of this. Otherwise, this will continue to get worse. So, yeah, we need to take action on the pollution that's causing it in the first place too.
Roger, great to talk to you. Thank you so much for coming on. That is Roger Harding, director of Round Our Way. That's a climate charity supporting people impacted by some of these weather extremes.
This is LBC News.
We're facing record levels of sewage being dumped.
These overflows weren't measured